Hey everybody, I'm down at the toy store. We are jumping right back in where we left off yesterday, kind of doing basically a store revamp. That's what we're calling it. Took all of the Lego that was right here. We put it up front, kind of putting some Disney stuff, some of this mini brands, just really testing out what we want to put here. But the thought process is need to kind of expand the, what I'm calling Barbie aisle, LOL, Rainbow High, you name it. We're gonna start putting it over here a little bit, spread it out, because if you can't display it, you can't sell it. As far as what I'm doing right here, we're gonna run a huge sticker sale this weekend. We've got lots of 50% off, 20% off. It'll range from 10 to 60% off. Basically moving the old inventory, trying to rearrange the store just a little bit. As far as what I got going right here, need to do the wire shelving. I know I've said that for about 28 videos in a row, but eventually that needs to be done. We went ahead and ordered another dump bin for all these balls. One that looks just like this. We really like those, and got another one of those. As far as this display unit goes, this is going away. I ordered a wire basket looking thing. Just need to get rid of this. It served its purpose. I picked it up for, I don't know how much we gave, but it's got to go. Progress on the new load. Not much has been going here. Slowly working the problem. Today's big goal is to get some of this stuff by the window. As far as what I got going here, these LED floating disc speakers, they came out of our very first truck, out of the Macy's truck. I had a guy take about 6 of these. He bought one, and then I gave him one because I said, hey, Overstock Electronics, you never know. He shows back up, he's got 2 of them. He said neither one of them worked. After that, I said, look, just take 4 more of them. He took them all, none of those worked. Long story short, we're discarding them. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of them. And that's what you run into with Overstock sometimes. The Macy's load also had a huge box of earbuds. There were probably, I don't know, 150 earbuds, and none of them worked right. The left side wouldn't work, neither side would work. Problems with that stuff, you can't sell it because you don't want it coming back. You don't want the returns, you don't want that reputation. If you missed yesterday's video, we got the Lego tiers, got them revamped, got the $2.99 bin. It's full, ready to go for Wednesday. I mentioned the sticker sale. What's gonna happen? There's gonna be some stuff around the store. It's gonna range from big items to small items, but I'm gonna start putting these stickers on there. It's a lot easier to put a sticker on there, advertise it as a big sticker sale, versus trying to tell everybody, hey, this is 10% off this weekend, this is 20% off this weekend, whatever it might be. It's just easier to throw a sticker on it. As far as what else we got going, the figure wall, gonna kind of be arranging that up a little bit. Lots of different figures come in these Target loads, and yeah, we're gonna make this look a little bit better. It looks pretty good right now. The figure wall definitely was a good idea. Back on the figure wall, there's still some of these little smaller action figures hanging around, and been trying to kind of consolidate them to this display right here. I got to thinking about something. We have a lot of these boxy action figures that are pretty heavy for hooks, and I have extra slat wall wire shelving. I didn't really put 2 and 2 together until just right now. I know, right? I'm gonna throw some of this up there and see what it looks like for these heavier figs. Dude. Here's a good example of where the wire shelving would be just better. Like, look at how those are hanging. Really heavy, especially on those plastic tabs. And if we can do something like this, might work. Gonna knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. We've got a lot of this wire shelving in the back. We need to get it out of that back room because we need the space. And it'll work really well on the figure wall. Like I said, not sure why I space cased that. Let's check it out and see what it looks like. This is what's gonna happen when we get into new projects, but this will look a lot better. And gonna just start with the wrestlers, maybe move this way. Should have plenty of wire shelving back there, and I think it's gonna help a lot. Those little peg deals, the hooks, you pull them off, they come off the shelf, and it's a little more versatile, right? I'm getting that set up right there, looks really good. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and move this kind of random section of figures, this multiverse stuff. Probably going to end up moving it to the back wall. That way they're both not in different sections of the store, all in the same place. We're pricing things, throwing them in these tubs and putting them on the wall. I gotta say, this does look a lot better with the wire shelving, and I'm just gonna continue on. Still sorting through the new load. Some of these mini sweets mystery things. This really cool Care Bear. Looks almost like a retro vintage packaging, whatever they're calling it. But Care Bears, this will be a fast seller for sure. Here's where we are at with the figure wall. Looks a lot better, 100%. Cleaner lines. I'm grouping stuff up together, and I'm also pulling the figures from way over there in a whole different section. Grabbing those, putting them over here on the figure wall. Gonna help with the layout just a little bit. That needed to be done, no doubt about it, but it is very time consuming. That means we haven't had time to price stuff. It's been really slow going. Still a lot of shelf space to fill. Lots of empty shelves over here. Lots of empty shelves right there. Kind of the running theme of the day. It basically boils down to time. Just don't have enough time out here, unfortunately. I have to work and then I have to sleep also. But there's some really great toys back there. I really want to show everybody, and I will. I'll get a chance to pull some stuff out before the end of the video. These last few Target loads have had a lot of really cool puzzles and games. We've got Starry Night, and then these type of games. This one's called Exploding Kittens. These actually sell really well in the shop. People like playing them. And then you've got Yahtzee Frenzy, kind of a combo Yahtzee card game. I must have ran into a game pile. This is Ticket to Ride, Europe, Categories, the classic fast thinking categories game. And lots of TMNT in this load. I was pretty impressed. Here is a Shredder. The Shredder. TMNT, one of my favorite movies. I saw it in the movie theater as a kid. Loved it. And as a matter of fact, the movie theater across the way, they are doing a TMNT screening. I believe that's later this month. Pretty pumped up about that. Definitely gonna go check it out. I might take my nieces with me if they wanna go. TMNT in the movie theater, that's gonna be awesome. There were a lot of Disney, and this ILY Disney with Stitch, as soon as I put him out, gone. Stitch is really popular right now. I'm just gonna kind of run through some stuff I'm picking up off the ground here. Little Woodsies furniture set. And believe it or not, we had a Little Woodsies 2 or 3 loads ago, and those are pretty neat. Lots of different Barbie, always popular. More Barbie. Barbie Rainbow Unicorn. I'm digging through this load. There are a lot of these little live pet things in plastic bags. I talked about this a couple videos ago. I'm getting away from the thought that plastic bags are bad. Lots of Disney stuff this load. Wish, Encanto, the Disney 100, there's dolls, all kinds of Disney stuff. Disney stuff, pretty popular. Check out this monster dump truck. This thing is heavy, remote controlled. It is taped up, so I'm hoping it works. This thing is really cool. Trying to see some daylight in here. Lots going on. Oh, nice. Jurassic World stuff. These Pokemon Lugias, we have a ton of those. Got some floof buckets. Floof, everybody. Lots of Rainbow High this load. Very nice. Here is a huge TMNT Mutant Mayhem. This looks like the van. Pizza Fire van. Unfortunately, this thing is all taped up. Could be just a box issue though. I know it doesn't look like it, but there is a dent forming in this pile, and also along the wall here where we stack things. That's actually kind of getting cleaned out. So there is progress being made. It's a little bit more time consuming this round because we are using the new inventory system. We are trying to keep a lot better track of what's coming in, what's going out. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect, but it is way better than what we were using before. Working on the shelving here, and I gotta say something. We were being pretty proud. We thought we had a lot of inventory, but there were a lot of double stacked items, things that we could move around, consolidate. And once I started doing that, the shelves started to get pretty empty pretty fast. The reason for that, I mentioned this yesterday, we are going through a bit of a transition, kind of an out with the old, in with the new type scenario. And once you straighten everything up, make it look nice and neat, you're gonna see a lot more gaps if you don't have inventory. Luckily for us, there's a huge pile of toys back there we can use to fill all this stuff up. And it's gonna look really good. We think it's really important to keep changing the store up. You don't want your repeat customers coming in, seeing the same old stuff in the same old place for the same old price. You want to keep it new. You want to be reducing prices on old inventory that's not moving, and just keep the store looking fresh. That's going to be a video. I hope everybody's having a good week. It's been kind of a rough one so far, but we'll put our heads down. We'll make it through it. Until next time, I will see you later. Peace.